You know it's a bad sign when you get your first apartment and everybody starts giving you the same housewarming gifts. In my case, it was cookbooks. By the time I got to about the fifth one, I was like, okay, guys, I get the hint. When you come over, let's go out to dinner or order takeout. I am not a very good chef, and I've been fine with that. I make very simple meals over the years. But about last year, I started to think I needed to get a little bit more ambitious. When I got a job at the bookstore, I befriended one of my amazing coworkers, John, who is just a brilliant baker. He runs the bookstore's romance section, and he found out that I had a sweet tooth, and he would surprise me with all kinds of like breads and cakes and stick things in my drawer. So when I would open my drawer, I'd have some kind of surprise waiting for me sometimes, which was wonderful. But he also ran the cookbook club, and he still does to this day. If you're in Arizona, join the cookbook club. My friend Sharon, who is an employee there until next week, she is retiring, is also in the cookbook club. So I loved those days because I'd go up and get to taste all the brilliant things that they were making. They inspired me to try to think outside the box a little bit. And I am your basic Italian American stereotype. I love pastas and I love simple pizzas and things like that. And so I just received what I can't wait to crack into, which is the Tucci cookbook. Um, I love that it's wonderful pasta. I flipped through a lot of his books when I was at the bookstore. It was nice. It wasn't your typical actor writes a memoir. It was a cookbook. And so it was fun to, see beautiful pictures and just like his show, basically. Um, and get ideas. My problem with cookbooks is I'm not good, you guys. So once you get around to like 12 ingredients, I check out pretty much. And what's great about this one, I just received it again as a gift or early birthday present, is that it does have plenty of recipes that are only like 5 to 7 ingredients. It's very, healthy, very natural, but not weird about it. Like you don't have to go on some scavenger hunt for like the rarest of the vegetables that you can only get if you drive, way the hell out to the other city, like 45 minutes away or something. No, these recipes look like some of them are pretty doable, so I can't wait to dive in. And I will share anything that I make that is very good. You guys have been so nice and supportive about my forays into cooking recently. I'm not like an ace at the presentation. I'm not, not going to get a job in a restaurant anytime soon. But if you have any ideas for simple recipes, anything you want to share, let me know. I've also enjoyed checking out YouTube. My favorite thing in the world on YouTube with cooking is the people who comment, like, I followed your recipe exactly, but except for I used applesauce instead of flour and it turned out terrible. Otherwise, it was exact. They'll substitute it with something bananas and not understand that why it fell apart on them, which is, hilarious. But I enjoy those. I enjoy watching people do something so I can kind of learn as I go. And I hope to get a little bit better. Again, we're branching into Italian cooking. I also love Mexican cooking. I live in Arizona. I love making enchiladas and things like that. So, this will hopefully inspire me to get a little bit better in the kitchen. And if you have anything you want to share or any favorite recipes in the cookbook, let me know. This is kind of a fun hobby. It's nice to get offline.